live media exclusively here on the set today for Lucky Strike Films Film Festival. And when I tell you that I was just blown away by the documentary I just saw, I had to come grab these two because talk about empowering, educational, informative. I mean, it was all that and more. And I'm talking about Jackson. It's not just a name. And I have Harold, who you were the director. I mean, you were everything behind this. You and your partner here, correct?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about, for people that don't know what this movie is based upon, what was your muse behind the movie?
The movie was about young people all set in a project, the Avalon project. And we came together in 1971 to form an organization from the ground up, as we used to say, with people who we grew up with. And we had a free breakfast program. We had a free food program, eating program, George Jackson karate class, and we were on the move. And I just want to point out something in the film. We didn't call police to resolve our problems. As you saw in the film, we resolved our problems that happened in the community and resolved them peacefully.
And what was it? And again, I saw that in the film. I saw a very sensitive community, a neighborhood kind of watch kind of situation where you were really the people taking care of the people.
Right. And
what I think I loved about that is that it showed such a unification of a community and how you changed the Avalon Gardens. They had this perception of what they were, and I mean, just changing it down from the projects to the projects. There was so much content in there, and people that don't know George Jackson, who was George Jackson?
George Jackson was arrested in 1970 and sent to prison for 1 year. He ended up doing 11 years and 8.5 years in solitary confinement. He was assassinated in August of 1971. He wrote 2 books, Soledad Letter and Blood Mine, which is what we based most of our organization principles on.
And David, when it comes to the editing, because I'm going to go back and forth with you guys, but when it comes to the editing, because I know that it was such a process, and in that documentary, it was so content-filled, visuals were amazing, I was so engaged, and in it, that really does come to like the editing processing. How do you edit content that is so rich?
You gotta let your emotions go into it. I actually had quite a few emotional breakdowns while processing the information, especially when you're coming from position also as a community organizer as well. So the project itself was a huge emotional, mental, and physical investment, especially when it comes down to building a revolutionary progressive society.
What I love is that you both come from 2 different cultures, and you guys have dedicated your passion to this project that is just so phenomenal, and it really does show what 2 communities coming together can do to bring awareness, to bring really to social justice issues, and then going back to Jonathan Jackson, as far as talk about brotherly love, to have that bravery at 17 years old to storm into a courtroom and do what he did. So what do you feel like, watching it now and seeing it all play and unfold in front of you and knowing that you were on the forefront of all that? What is the emotion that invokes in you?
The emotion of it was, I was 3 years older than Jonathan Jackson at the time. I saw Jonathan Jackson here in LA maybe 4 or 5 times in real time. And he's a quiet man, child, least likely. I make no apologies for Jonathan's actions. I think they were right on, as we used to say. And I want to say this about Jonathan and that whole August 7th movement. Jonathan and the 3 other freedom fighters that left that day killed no one. Everybody was killed by the guards of San Quentin. San Quentin guards, and probably all the state of California has a policy. All hostages will be spared. So they killed the judge and 3 freedom fighters, we call them, wounded. Michelle McGee, who was convicted of simple kidnapping. All the other major charges were acquitted by a jury, and Michelle McGee is still locked up in the prison system of California. He's been in 55 years, which has been a long time.
And what I think you did really well, that was executed very well, was it was the immersion of the live coverage. You know, we didn't have a lot of media back then, but there was video clips of authentic coverage, and that tells a story in itself. You can always try to tell a story, but when you have pictures that depict exactly what's going on at that moment, it engages the audience to be there in that present moment, and I felt that. You know, so what do you guys hope to do with this film, this documentary? Where do you hope for it to lead to?
After the festival tour, I'm not trying to make any money off this documentary. I financed it, Poor People's Campaign, my pockets. Every dime came out of my pockets. It's both of love and respect for those that did what they did. When George Jackson's birthday is tomorrow, September 23rd. There's people purchasing, you see on my t-shirt with John Coltrane on the 23rd of September. Both of them will always be my heroes, as well as Jonathan. After we get through with the festival tour, I plan to distribute this to schools and educational institutions, colleges, etc. Anyone that wants to see it. I don't want to make any money off this.
And I love, because a quote that I took from that film that I'm going to take with me is, it's not about profit, it's about mankind and womankind. Exactly. And when that quote, it resonated so deep with me, because so many people think it's about profit. If I can just make a profit off a movie, but if you can bring social change and social awareness, that's worth more than any profit, because you change the world, you know? So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us an exclusive. Again, David, Harold, check out Jackson. It's not just a name. Coming to you. We're going to bring you little clips. We're going to get the word out there.
Thank you.
So, all right. Again, Real Life Media on the set, Lucky Strike Film Festival. Christy Salazar. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
All right.